Hey, what's up, guys? David Levy here with Big Man Fitness, and I'm coming to you today on May 1st, Monday. Man, so a lot's been going on. I had my weigh-in yesterday. I was down by a whole pound, and I really looked back at what was going on. So I've lost 1 pound. And I noticed what the trend was over the past 3 weeks because I knew that I was going to fluctuate and stagnate, but I wasn't thinking that it would last for this long, and now I know why. There's a lot of things going on. I was still exercising, but I wasn't getting in as much cardio as I wanted, and also my my high intensity interval training, and also I know that I've been lagging on my recovery days. So now that I'm getting into such a high volume, it's really important that you allow your body time to recuperate. I know that I was also consuming way too many calories. I wasn't tracking as well as I should be. There were some ignorant mistakes made on my part, and that's a part of this. It's about understanding what you did right and what you did wrong, and I made some mistakes along the way. I think that I could be further along towards my goal. I could probably actually be at my first goal right now if I had actually just stuck to the plan 100%, and I didn't. I thought I was, but I didn't. I fluctuated. I ended up consuming way too many calories more than I thought because I was eating other things, all the right foods. I was eating meats, fats, vegetables, but I think that I consumed too many vegetables because I wasn't tracking them as well as I should be. I should be really tracking what I'm consuming, not just what I'm purchasing and what I'm making, because I usually split things with my wife, and then I eat the leftovers. And before I wasn't thinking logically, about the whole situation. As I said before, that's our cat Ellie, and she's annoyingly cute. So, hi, sweetie. Yes, I will give you attention. So there's just I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because I have the opportunity this week, which is what I'm doing, to reassess, reevaluate what I'm doing, and interrupt the pattern. So that's what I'm working on, is interrupting the pattern of what I've been doing and fixing it. There's a lot that goes into this because when you're off point, you screw up your hormones and things go haywire. I'm not out of ketosis. I'm still in ketosis, but just barely. I'm just showing trace amounts, and that's not where I want to be. I want to be in a high state of ketosis, because people say you're either in ketosis or you're not. There is no in between. Your body does produce different amounts of ketosis. There are varying levels. I do not want to be in the black. There is a high concentration of ketones, and I don't want to be in the black. I'm doing more research on what that means, because ketosis and ketoacidosis are two completely different things. They are totally separate. One is primarily for people who are diabetic and are in a high state of glucose, who are hypoglycemic, and their body cannot produce cannot produce enough insulin, and their body can't utilize the insulin, so they keep on producing more insulin, and it gets bad, and they end up creating an acidic atmosphere for their body. It's the best way that I can explain it at the moment. But anyway, that's where I'm trying to learn from, to stay in the middle, right? Because if you eat too much protein, there is a point where when you eat there's a threshold where if you eat way too much protein and your body's not utilizing it. So if you're not exercising and you're eating a high amount of protein, your body can end up utilizing it as trying to store it as glucose, right? Or at least parts of it. It will, but it takes a high amount of protein to do that, especially and only if you're not exercising, or if you're eating just large quantities. Everybody's bodies are different. I mean, I can eat 200 to 250 grams of protein and I'll be fine because I have enough exercise to take care of, to utilize that, because I'm repairing muscle. I need enough protein in order for my body to repair itself when I go to sleep, when I go into REM. But 350 grams of protein I think would be way too excessive for somebody that's trying to stabilize ketosis and their ketone levels. A healthy amount, I think, is probably around, for me right now, and as I'm trying to regain ketosis, it's probably around 150 to 200 grams is what I'm going to be doing for protein. I'm going to be going very strict and going 15 to 20 grams just for the next few days of carbohydrates. And for fat, I'm going to be going a moderate amount of fat. And I'm going to be utilizing MCTs, MCT oil, coconut oil, olive oil, and the saturated fats. But I'm not gonna go crazy. You technically don't need a ton of fat. Some fat in your blood will help draw out the ketones. Will help your body to start producing ketones because you'll already have the fat in your blood, right? So MCT oil is a great way to help kickstart ketosis. It's proven. Tim Ferriss proved it. I'm not going. Some people may disagree about this. It's worked for me also. I can get into ketosis within a day through doing a cleanse, fasting, and then taking medium chain triglycerides, and I will be in ketosis in 24 hours. So what I want to do is I want to accelerate the process, get back into ketosis in the next 24 to 48 hours. Even though I'm still in ketosis, I want to up my level of ketosis. I am limiting all carbs for the next day. The only thing that I am going to be having is asparagus and spinach for my carb intake, and also whatever it is that comes in my supplements. Cats shed everywhere, guys. So anyway, she's a cutie. I don't know. Oh, she's fine. You want her off the dining room table? My wife wants her off the dining room table. So I guess I'm being bad right now. Okay, sorry, sweetie. No. Hi, sweetie. There you go. She's adorable. Anyway. And I'm the bad guy right now. So, on both ends. Not supposed to let them on the table. Life happens, guys. So, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna allow myself to go down this rabbit hole because I can just beat myself up. And I've been talking about this for a few days now, and I've just been racking my head. And then finally, I realized that I was just doing I have had the right plan, but I was doing some things wrong because I wasn't tracking properly. So my plan is to get a food scale to really hone in and like get down to the nitty gritty. Today I did really great. I only had so I had about 160 grams of protein, and I had less than 20 grams of carbs. Less than 20 grams. I think I had like 15 or something like that. And I had, when it comes to my fat, I had, I should probably start bringing my notebook out and just reading it off to you guys instead of trying to like, remember what exactly I did for the day. So I had my MCT oil, I had my coconut oil, I had some olive oil. Thank you, sweetie. My wife likes to help me out when I'm being a dunce. So I had my avocado. I did not have bone broth today. I'll be having bone broth tomorrow for the next 3 days. Usually I have it Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I didn't have any last week. I was going to restart this week today, but because I want to do it for the next 3 days, because I'm going to be doing my, I'm not doing any type of fasting or anything like that, but I am definitely minimizing my intake for the next 3 days to get myself into ketosis, to get myself into a better state of ketosis, because what I think has been going on is that I was eating too many carbs, thinking that I was eating the right amount of food, the right amount of vegetables, and I wasn't. I just wasn't. Proteins and fats help keep you full. Vegetables are there for the nutritional value and also variety. That's basically what it's there for. You should only be having carbohydrates for nutrients if you want to be very strict keto. If you do not mind and you just want to do low carb, have that. Have as many vegetables as you want. There's the slow carb. It's called the slow carb diet. Low carb, slow carb. Because you can have all the vegetables you want, other than, as long as you're not having root vegetables and starchy vegetables, you can do whatever you want. And that's also a great way to lose weight. Slowly, you will lose weight. It will be an accelerated fat loss, other than other things. But you still, there's a lot of different factors to take into consideration when it comes to weight loss, and you really, because your body has multiple metabolic functions that is ongoing. Hundreds of thousands of different functions for each and every, there's multiple functions for each organ, and then on top of that, at the molecular level, there's thousands of different molecules and hormones doing different jobs, and we control all of it through what we take in what we ingest, and through our activity, what we do. I'm a little worn down today. I'm okay though. I'm doing okay. I got my exercise in. I only did part of my exercises today. I didn't get the full exercises in, and I will admit that. I'll admit it. I'm not really 100% proud of it. But my body needed some more rest, because I've just been going so hard for so long, and now I know that, I need to, now that I'm getting up to such a higher volume and also integrating other things into it. Some people would say just push through, every single day. Guys, I'm getting up to I'm getting close to 65 reps right now. And I'm going to, by the end of the week, I'm supposed to be at 70. And, this stuff it wears on you. It wears your body down. You need to allow your body to recover. And I think I will be better off for it, because the type of personality that I have is just to shut up and do it. Just do it. And then, damn the consequences. I'm here to work smarter. And also, this is my experiment to see what actually works. Because if it's not, I don't think that this is sustainable for the long run, but if it's not sustainable at all, then what the heck good is it to you guys? What the heck good is it to me? You know, if I can't do this properly, you know, if I'm just going to tear my body apart, you know, rep by rep, and not allow it to rejuvenate and to recover with the proper nutrients, then I'm literally hurting myself. And that's the one thing that I told myself from the very get-go, is that I wouldn't allow myself to hurt myself in this. And that means that I need to go back to the drawing board and check out what it is that I've done for the past days, get my plan in order, get my groceries in order, get my progress, and also my my plan together, right? And execute. Just execute. That's the most important thing, is to execute on your plan. You know, because you can wait, you can try and, you know, tweak it. Just execute. I didn't follow the plan 100% due to ignorance. And I have to accept that. So that was 3 weeks, 3 full weeks of progress that I probably could have had. More progress. Even though I'm still losing inches, I'm still losing some fat, and I'm building muscle. You know, my arms are bigger, my waist is smaller, my belt is looser, my pants are loose again. You know, I'm probably gonna have to go buy more pants again soon. That's cool, like, you know, and everyone's noticed that I'm much smaller. I was able to wear my suit the other day, and it was like I was swimming in it. This just yesterday, I went to a wedding, and I was swimming in my suit that I've had for, you know, half a year now, and you know, like that felt good, that I got validation through that. But I still want to do better. You know, 51 pounds lost. I think that I can do better. I'm relishing in my accomplishment and my victory, because this is a victory, and I acknowledge that. But for 3 weeks, I feel, you know what, I'm gonna admit it, I feel a little bit of the pressure, because I feel that I could have done better if I had just been paying attention. If I had just been paying attention. You know, it wasn't that I didn't give a crap or anything like that. I just wasn't paying attention to certain things, and it crept up on me, and I think that I could have accelerated my progress by now. You know, because right now I'm literally stagnant, other than the 1 pound that I just lost, which is awesome. That's awesome. But I still need to get my butt in gear and really own up to it. Because that's the only way that you're going to make progress, is if you own up to your mistakes and you face it head on. And you say, you know what? I may have done okay, but that's not good enough for me. I want to do better. You know? And I do want to do better. I want to do great at this. And there's no one stopping me but me. And that's where I stand. So, I'm going to get out of my own way. I'm going to plow through. Because I'm a flippin' rhino, guys. That's how I work. I just plow through. And I break through plateaus. So, let's get through this blockage together. If you find value in this video, hit the like button. If you want, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I don't know what else to say other than I want to hear about your journeys. I want to hear about your experiences through this. Your struggles, guys. We all have our struggles. I'm going through them myself. Guys, I lost 50 pounds in 5 weeks. I just talked to my best friend, and I was telling him that I was kind of like, you know, like not feeling 100% about this, because I haven't been able to really lose in the past 3 weeks. And he's like, you just lost, you know, almost a fifth of your body weight, almost a quarter of your body mass, right? In 5 weeks, and you're mad that you haven't lost in 3? Like, you told me to shut up. And I was like, yeah, all right, valid. But anyway, so leave a comment down below. And please, I'd love to hear from you guys. So if you want to, you can ask me questions, you can email me. I'm here to help. That's all I'm here for. I just want to try and, because I know the struggle, and sometimes I may not know everything, but sometimes just going to somebody that knows a little bit more than you, which is how I got started and how I got down this crazy road, made a huge difference in making, in getting me to the resources that I needed, and also giving me the knowledge that I needed to be here today, to what I'm doing today, and being able to have this awesome experience, because that's what it is. It's awesome. So be informed, stay motivated, and live big, guys. Hua.